Start it again. Come on. Oh, is it working? It seems like it is. It's working. We got it up. Oh, thank you. Well, that's great. Okay. Now we can get back to this. And now that we have this all running. Oh. Ah, man. Sorry, give me... Okay, I think it's fine. We'll just have to go with this. Alright. Now we can get this kick started. Alright, so we ended here. Did we get that last one? Did it save there? To whoever finds this. That was the one that was in the... That is... Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It was in the elevator shaft room that we had to go and explore to find. So, I don't think that there are any here before we move on. But I'm going to quickly look just before. Okay, so no, there are no notes until we get to a later section. And as for any audio recordings, I think the next audio recording that we're going to be getting is definitely further. It seems we got the one with the Leith Pierre. The next one should be called Chum Chomkins. And that's when we're going to be looking at the memories for... Here we have this.
You get lost? Oh. Hey, you found something.
Memories of Huggy. That's what it was. I lost it.
Chum, what is this? Negation formula. Sounds spicy. And looks like the prototype doesn't want anyone to find it. They got it stored on a backup in IT. We can get there from the tram in reanimation. You can get us in there, right? No. What are you talking about, No? This is our chance. Well, we gotta try. Or are you just happy of being the prototype's errand boy now? Look, I'm sorry. You help us out and we're even. I mean it. Huh. Gel Lab's a mess right now. Could go up from the pit, but let's see. Maybe we could risk Sweet Street to scrap.
I think I said it last time, but the idea of being in this situation where you're actually here is just...
My
I think the sense of smell from being in this guy's mouth would be far worse.
I need you to repair
than
the security
being,
system.
Make sure there are...
like, feeling that.
Everywhere.
Then...
Find me Poppy before he does something she'll regret. Nothing is more important to you
than this.
And you know the price for failure.
I have to say, I think the prototype in the end overall was a little disappointing for me, because when I imagined the prototype, because of how his voice is constantly changing and he has like hundreds of different voices, to me I imagined a more mechanical eldritch horror. Something that's like you look at and you like, this is a mangled mess and an absolute failure of a prototype. Like something that that everyone saw and they were like, no, this is a failure, this isn't what we wanted. It succeeded in our first attempt at creating this sort of life form, but it was nowhere near completion, and we're just happy with, like, it worked. That was the only success we sought out of it, and everything else was just abysmal, and thus we had this monstrosity. So to then see the prototype and he's just a jester, kind of like a jack in the box, kind of, to me, was disappointing. It wasn't really what I was looking for in him, and I'm like, you know what? Oh, excuse me. I understand this isn't like perfect, and like I'm not like what they made. A lot of people seem to be happy with, which is great, but I don't know. To me, it just wasn't what I was thinking about. I guess the horrors we make inside our head are far worse than the ones we see. So, okay. Back to the lore hunt. Conditioning observations. Oh! I think we got this one, but I'm not sure we read it. At onset, I'm skeptical of the subject's aptitude for conditioning. He appears to ramble to himself and seems to struggle with focusing. His eyes dart around as if looking for something, can't say what at this point. Those assigned to ask questions assured us that he was ready. However, given our recent track record, I'm skeptical. The subject has been shouting a name, but he struggles to enunciate properly. Lewis? Lucy? Likely the meshing of bone, muscle, and plush with the medium is the culprit here. We'll continue to monitor and note. 7 more hours in, and the subject appears to have quieted. Less thrashing against the restraints, less muttering. While making my rounds, the subject appeared to be singing and tapping his foot against his restraints. Subject is now repeating, joy, I live, I feel it, I am it. After additional observation, I can confidently say the subject's conditioning is now complete. Approved. Okay, so this is, like, I think a precursor to, like, the whole, brainwashing. Like, again, I've played this before, so I know what's happening and everything. But, not on a normal playthrough. If this was the first time playing and you picked that up and read it for the first time, I think that would start raising some questions. Okay, that's not the way we're gonna go. Death to cameras. I think... Nope, I gotta go this way because this is... Gotta get that. Oh! Nope, I was supposed to come here. I had to grab this giant battery. Okay. Let's see. Start off with, we gotta get that broken off, so we're gonna grab this ice. See, when they did this, a part of me is like, I think when they do the ice, they should have made it more glowy because, I saw this and for a while it took me a second to realize it had even like picked up anything. I thought I messed it up somehow, and I just kept trying to break it several times. Okay, so we're gonna get... Oh, wrong one. Yeah. I have to say, I mean, I think it's interesting that this, I mean, clearly this grab hand specifically was based off the idea of the previous green hand we had for chapter, was it? It was chapters 2 and 3. We had the green hand, and you know, it was all right. Well, okay, it was actually pretty good. But to see it turn into this, a part of me is like, you know, I like the added functionality of it, but you can clearly tell how this one was inspired. Okay, so now we have the memory machine over here. We're going to take that, and we're going to put that in there. So the next bit of lore we're going to be looking for is right there. Oh, cool. The little globy makes a little loading screen when we pick up stuff. I hadn't noticed that. It's a little blue observation lily. Oh, this was the prototype talking about her. Lily has been in continuous isolation for 410 days. That is over a year by about 50 days. Almost. Not exactly, but close. She is childishly naive, wholly ignorant of her crimes. I have moved her. The space is needed. Know, however, that this changes nothing. She will not be allowed to join us. She will not be allowed a quick death. The prototype. So, if you've watched previous streams of mine, you'll know that I kind of talked about it a little bit briefly. But Lily Lovebraids is seen to be the punishment of Miss Gracie. Miss Gracie being an actor that, well, an actress that the Playtime company hired to perform their brainwashing videos. I'm gonna pick this up in a second, but so essentially, what happened was Miss Gracie was hired to make the brainwashing videos, and when the Hour of Joy occurred, she was captured by the prototype and a bunch of other toys, a bunch of other experiments, who all were very clearly and very, like, understandably upset at her. At the same time, you have to admit, it's not like she's the one that forced them into this life. I mean, I think she clearly knew a bit about what was happening, but at the end of the day, she seemed more like an actress that was just paid. For some reason.
Hey, Megan. One of the friends told me that you're having trouble with the noise of the world being just too much. I brought someone to help. No way! Now that's not very nice. You're going to hurt our friend's feelings. Chum's not my friend. Well, sure he is. Chum's friends to all kids, especially sensitive ones like you. He's here to help
Did they just put her inside Chum Chomkin's mouth? What the heck? Okay, this is something. Alright, so gotta turn that on. Gotta get the okay, triangle, star, circle, pentagon. Okay, triangle. This is the first one. Triangle. Star was this one. Then circle, pentagon. So circle was this one here. Death to cameras. And the last one, pentagon. Alright, that should have flooded that, well, deflooded all the gas from that room. And now we're gonna go, and we're gonna get that. Alright. This is progressing a lot faster than the first time I played through. This took me forever to figure out where all of this was. Okay, so there, I don't think in this room that there was a, well, I don't think in this room there was anything I had to collect. I think it was the other room I needed to get the, a letter. Okay. We're gonna drop this off. Number 2. Okay. All right. Yep, and here we are in the brainwashing section. So we are gonna be taking this to and these are all the brainwashing videos.
Oh, hey there,
And there's Miss
Wonderful.
Gracie.
I don't know about you.
So
I am.
another kind of thing to point out about the whole Gracie is love braids, while it's never actually technically spoken, it's heavily implied by the fact that the actor who played Lily Lovebraids is the same actress who is doing those videos. So that girl is the one who voices Lily Lovebraids. No idea who the actress is. I haven't really seen that her name. But yeah. She definitely doesn't get a good nice ending. Ah, crap. Okay. take this, go upstairs, burn that, and we're gonna open. Okay. What was this one? A letter to Leith, number 2. So, first letter to Leith. Leith, I'm pleased to say that one of my pet projects is breakthrough during our oh, this is the one talking about neural mapping from Dr. Sawyer. And he's talking about how they could use more resources, and if it all goes successful, basically they can recreate multiple subjects with the okay. Leith, given the sensitive nature of this subject, I suggest we make use of the neural mapper. We can run the process in a parallel with normal procedure, having one of the resulting versions put to work, the other stored somewhere for safekeeping. Hell, shove it in with the computer servers and call it a day. No need to be fancy about it. Dr. White, do it. LP. Oh, you know what? I think this is like the whole thing on Harley Sawyer having a backup. Yeah, that makes sense because if you remember, at the end of chapter 6 or chapter 5, this is chapter 5, it's not 6. At the end of this chapter, we basically you know what? Oh, isn't this? I think this is one of the where we can find we do the find 3 memory locked door in the area with a strange keypad with faces. We can then I'm not sure if this is a necessary area or if this is just kind of like a interesting place we can visit. So, okay. Let's try this. Happy, disgust, sad, fear, happy. We got a VHS tape. Don't think this is... I'm not sure I've been in this area because I'm pretty sure last time I didn't come into this area. Okay, what's this? Oh, Huggy Wuggy. Is this like a cellular display of him? Oh. Oh my gosh, I saw human teeth on Huggy Wuggy. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but like... Subject shows extreme... Yeah. Footage missing. I think when we were watching that... No, I didn't think so. I think for a brief moment, it looked like when we saw the whole Huggy's mouth was open, I want to say one of the things that it looked like it was like a mouth. So this is apparently the first VHS tape. I kind of want to go back and look at that again. I wish we could. Just because I want to say I saw like a human jaw on the bottom of that. Yeah. I don't know. Alright. Now we get to go through the whole Huggy Wuggy memory series. Oh. We gotta be inside. I'm gonna test something. When it comes to the whole Huggy Wuggy play, I want to see what would happen if I decide to try and go do something against. So,
Hey there, sleepyhead. Rise and shine. It's time to meet the day.
so last time I played
We're all
this,
so proud of your
I
progress,
kind of played
Huggy.
along with
You're
Miss
going
Gracie.
to make the friends so happy. Today, we are gonna play a game called Cleaning Up. The friends all love this game. Drop the blocks into the correct hole. And for those naughty blocks that don't match, see if you can find a place for those.
Okay, so I was curious because on a later one,
Don't be a silly Sim. Does that look like a square to you? A triangle has 3 points, Huggy. Every toy knows that.
I couldn't see because of your dumb ass. Sorry, excuse me.
Some toys you just can't bend into shape, huh?
I hate you, Miss Gracie. You suck. You deserve your punishment. Damn you.
Very good, Huggy. You're doing so great. Now, I think someone's ready for round 2. It'll be a little harder, but I believe in you, Huggy.
I hate you. You suck.
I don't think that's right. My, aren't you impressive? Just a little more and you'll be exactly the kind of toy
Let me out.
Be the joy, Huggy.
You shut your mouth. Your mama. red and circles are my favorites.
You don't have to be angry, Huggy.
I am angry. You suck.
Now, let's all practice our breathing. In. And out.
Break. Destroy. Okay, so that was memory 1. Memory 2. No, I'm just now realizing that we probably actually could have done those immediately as we put the little things into the slots. And that was kind of what it was supposed to be.
All the friends are here. Oh, isn't that amazing? Doesn't that make you want to just dance? Yeah. Okay, so when you hear the music, you move your little feet. And when the music stops, you make sure you're in the light. Okay? Always stay in the light.
Someone made a point that they think during the Hour of Joy, the scientists used this whole thing to kind of teach Huggy that he needs to stay still. To where, you know, when you're doing this, you're supposed to stand in the spotlight.
I don't want to be me. I don't want to be dead.
And so, pretty much, it's like, you know, when you see Huggy and he's in his stationary spot and he's not moving around, he's basically standing in the spotlight. And then, when music plays, he's free. So, someone made the theory that perhaps what was happening was he was pretty much... someone started playing music for him and allowed him to basically run out and just...
Why don't you give them a timeout? Put them in the bad toy box.
Can't destroy that just yet.
No, please, tell me who I am.
Place the
Please,
toy in the
don't put me in the box. Don't put me in the box. I'll be good. I'll pray. Don't put me in the box.
Dude, this is... I swear, this is not... This is still just as brutal as the first time I remember it. Like, this is messed up. I mean, do we even know what's in there? Like, is it just an empty chute into a dark place where they're put into timeout or, like, electrocuted or something? Or is this, like, a garbage disposal for these guys? Can I not destroy this yet?
Huggy, please place the toy in the bad toy box.
Let's see how long this goes for. they really not gonna do anything until... Okay, there we go.
Place the toy in the bad toy box.
Is that just the same clip? Okay, hold on. She calls his name. Please put the toy in the bad toy box. Let's see, are they gonna...
Huggy, please place the toy in the bad toy box.
That looks like the exact same clip. So we've reached a point to where we can't... Oh, you definitely can... You can... Oh no, this is like a garbage disposal. You can hear it! Oh my gosh, that has made this so much worse. I don't want to, you sick, twisted, maniacal monster. I don't want to. Let me out. Come on. I know the last time I played this, I was able to, like, break something. Dude, this... I really can't. This is so sick and twisted. I don't want to do the unicorns. The unicorns are my favorite smiling critter. You monsters! I'm ending this. I'm making your... You shut up. Shut up, you twisted demonic. Ah! This is... Oh my gosh, you cannot even begin to go into how twisted this is. I remembered once when I did this, it was like, you broke the TV. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch my own video and make sure that was what was happening, because I swear we could. Yeah, and this was also where we were supposed to get that code for this place, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, this thing. Gomez, this is Lewis. I'm transporting 1170. Did they change the code to conditioning?
Same code. You just got fat fingers. Happy,
oh,
happy,
yeah.
disgust, sad, fear, happy.
Yeah, fat fingers. Those buttons are like 10 times the size of my hand. No, not 10 times. 10 times the size of my finger.
I feel safe.
Huggy. Stop! Oh God, he's getting loose. I don't want to have to hurt you. Someone get me backup. Conditioning. Gomez, get a team down here. We got non-compliance. Transporting 1170. Someone, anyone,
Okay, before we kind of move on, I'm gonna make sure I got all the little pieces of lore before we leave. Okay, so it seems the next note is going to be during the Huggy Wuggy boss fight. And as for the audio tapes, and apparently that's going to be in the train tunnel area, so we can it seems we can just move on. So 622, okay, 62 24 43, 62 24 43, 62 24 43. All right, moving right along here. Ooh. Right. Just hoping I'm not going the wrong way. Right way, not wrong way. Oh no, so it wasn't a commercial for Kissy, it was just okay, run. Can't get me. Yeah, suck on it. Okay. I have a safe space now. Destroy the camera. I think this is gonna be one of my fastest playthroughs for this. Can you even do anything to me if I'm in here? Just gonna run back here till we see he's gone. You know, my heart rate seems to be very low, but every time I see him and I hear him like freaking out, my chest feels really cold. It feels like my heart rate should be like spiking, but it's not. So glad it doesn't just outright kill you if he runs into you like that, because I knew I had to get him in there, and I'm like, I don't wanna like get killed just because he caught me there. Getting closer. Oh. Oh, this was the... Yeah. This was, the... Dr. Arkin's woman who has a daughter. Okay, good thing I didn't come out. Okay. Okay, he's going back that way. Don't know where he is right now. Okay, so he came back this way. Okay, so I know there's a total of 3 letters by Dr. Arkins. I'm wondering if there's gonna be another one. Okay, fine, let's just... Guess it was on the other side over there. Question. Who the hell bandaged him? You know, you see this and you see him and it's like, okay, did he do that to himself? Or was that, like, somebody else? A part of me doesn't think he's, like, capable of, like, doing stuff to help himself. But I also can't say for certain. So, yeah, it's a free one, why not? I don't know whether to go out or not, because I'm like, I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Okay, this is the chance. Alright, let's get out of here. Woo! Okay. No more huggy chase scenes for a while. Okay, now we gotta deal with this. Okay, so pretty sure it said the next note was after getting through the tunnel past the second gate. Okay. Turn that on. We're gonna get going. Okay, so here we have a VHS tape we can go and grab. Yeah, see, the idea of this place having a... oh, I missed the tape itself. I know I watched it, but I'm fuzzy on what it was. Excuse me. The 3 P's of diet. Oh! Right, this was basically saying, like, you know, how to survive Sweet Street. Because Sweet Street was supposed to be, like, experiment heaven for these little... Well, okay. Not really heaven. If I had to explain it better, it'd be like the animal habitats in a zoo. You know, this is like this is a more natural setting for them to be in and not freak out. And to survive here, you had to be in costume and you had to play along. Yeah, and now it's saying, like, in the case of emergency, don't panic. Do scream the panic code and wait for security medical teams to arrive. Remember, stay safe and have fun. Yeah. Sure. Okay, so after this gate there should be a, should be something for us to pick up. Oh, an audio, oh, I know what audio tape this is. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. This one. This is when poor Gracie Green goes, bye bye. Bye bye. That's better.
What are we talking about, Miss Gracie? Is this another lesson? Just ignore her. She's not real. It's only you here.
Fun fact, we actually pick up her her faculty ID card. Her first name was Gracie. Her name is apparently Gracie Green. Was the character, was the person in the game. So the character of Miss Gracie, her name's Gracie Green. It's so weird to say that because it's like, okay, I'm saying the character or her name is actually Gracie Green, and it's like, well, we actually see the actress during those brainwashing videos. Like, that was a live recording of her that they put into the game. However, the actress is still playing a character. So,
Aren't I real, Miss Gracie? Miss Gracie says I'm real. I am Miss Gracie. Snap out of it. Silly, silly, silly. She's on the screen. She's not actually in the room with us. Look around.
yeah, so that was apparently what happened to her after she was captured, and the prototype transformed her, turning her into something else. Okay. Okay, so the last VHS tape seems to be much, much later. Okay, and then the next pieces of lore we're gonna find are gonna be in Lily Lovebraid's home. So we gotta get up. Okay, I never heard all of these. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah, so Lily Lovebraids was never put into the Bigger Bodies initiative. The only reason she is made into a bigger body is because the prototype used her as punishment, turning Miss Gracie into her. So before that, though, there were, I think what they said was talks about it, but there was no like final.
Oh my goodness! I don't think they're here for the party, Lily. Well, of course they are, Candy. Why else would they be here? We are going to have so much fun! a nice thing to say, Candy. What's a nicer way to tell a friend that they smell like gore? Maybe we could ask if they want to take a bubble bath? Now? No. We have to set up for the party. Can you be a good toy and bring me the crumpets from the oven in the basement?
It's you. You're alive. I know saying I'm sorry won't mean much to you at this point, but I am sorry for running away, for not letting you leave at the game station, for everything. I thought if we could just get the orphans out. We tried to cross Sweet Street. I didn't know she was still here after all this time. If you can help us get out, maybe find a lever or a key, anything.
Yeah, I know. Destroy the camera. Alright, let's... What the... These look more like shortcakes than crumpets.
You were talking
Then
to
again,
anyone.
actually, I wasn't
Were
thinking of
you?
crumpets. I was thinking of scones.
Oh, that's amazing! Next we'll have to find the friends. They should be around here somewhere. And I know they'd hate to miss this. Oh, he's gonna love these. Let's set the mood with a little music in case our special guest arrives early. I'm off to prepare my famous sandwiches. You make sure the friends make it to the party on time.
Okay. Alright. Next piece of lore. Not too big. I'm pretty sure it was a note written by Lily. So I was just kind of talking a little bit about it. Okay. Experiment 1468 proposal. Okay, no, this was Bigger Bodies Initiative 1468 in accordance with prior Right. Okay, so this was kind of the first time they were talking about making a Legally Love Braids bigger body. Neural integration protocols have shown promising response in trials, indicating the subject's cognitive link will extend naturally to the hair construct. In effect, Lily's mind will be able to manipulate each and every strand as if it were its own limb. As such, our crafting will need to be intricate and operated by our most delicate hands. Yeah, they were considering using grafted finger bones and muscle in loose hair. And so they decided to change that in exchange for horsehair and artificial bone construction and various biological materials. All right. Not suggested. Okay, so it's basically the same thing. they're on one for a little bit.
Oh, look who it is! Dusky, were you messing around in the garage? Remember, good toys wash their hands. Now, who are we still missing?
Okay, I'm gonna go over here to collect one of our next pieces of lore. So we're gonna open this. We're gonna go up here. Ah. Ah.
All of them, I think. I don't know how many. They took apart. Took him apart, Todd. Don't tell me to sit, Todd. These little monsters are trying to kick down my door. You hear that? Todd? Todd? Get back! Mama, I was just trying to make you all happy. I wasn't. Don't hurt me!
We're not gonna hurt you, Miss Gracie. We have something very special planned for you.
I'm gonna steal one of these. Yeah, so that was the whole audio on Miss Gracie being kidnapped. Lovely. This was all during the Hour of Joy. Brought to you by our wonderful prototype. Yay! Okay, let's see. Yep, there's that one. So apparently the Mob Entertainment has made some changes to this whole thing. Particularly during the chase scene with Lily, because a lot of people were apparently complaining on how confusing it is, particularly because of during the chase scene, you know, people were trying to run past Lily too much. So this is a musical sheet I'm gonna need. This observation, I think, was more talking about a subject's new home. So I originally thought this was for Lily, in that it was basically her being observed in her new environment, but that wouldn't be possible because Jessica Newman was dead by that point. So I have no idea who they were observing in this house. Okay. Yep. I don't think. Alright. Okay. Star, triangle, star, diamond, flower, heart. Star, diamond, flower, heart. If I remember, star. Oh. One wins us that. That gets us baby long legs. Take the shortcut.
Oh, baby! So nice of you to join us for tea. And I'm so sorry for your loss. Now, who are we still missing?
Okay.
And then they kill Joey.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. So this one goes over here.
Dolly
That's
Grub,
everyone.
were you taking a bubble bath? Mmm, vanilla. Oh, this is the best day of my life. All of the friends. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to get ready. Follow me to the kitchen. We need to make final preparations before our special guest arrives.
That is a weird thought to think of now. Reading that one about they were gonna use horsehair, I'm like, could you imagine if you realized your hair came from a horse's tail? Like,
Oh,
that's
look at
pretty
this
much,
mess.
that's almost
We
the
need to
equivalent
tidy
of
up.
like
Return my recipe
the
book to
hair
the nook
that grows in
upstairs
your
while
butt.
I get everything
like-
ready.
That's like butt hair. That is basically the closest. That is an animal equivalent to it, which is like.
Did you put the book away
Weird.
yet?
Oh, it turned off. Okay, so I think there are no more pieces of no more notes to pick up of that sort anymore. So, oh. Apparently, actually, there was one. I'm gonna have to go back and grab that one. We're gonna drop that. I must have. Yeah, I really missed that one. This one. Oh. I'm gonna examine this. Okay, because when you look at it here, it says don't. He's still don't. Like there's no S here. That's so weird. None of them come. Why does everyone hate me? Big breath in into your belly and out again. That seems to be the only error in this entire thing is this right here. That's kind of funny. I'm like thinking, did they really do it? But then you pull up this and it's like, it's all good. I mean, this is clearly a different piece of paper though, because you don't have the trying manipulating this. It's try and flip it around is terrible. See, yeah, it's like over here you got this the Playtime Co thing on it, but then you go to exam and it's just a blank sheet of paper. That's weird. Oh, that actually was supposed to go up there. I could have grabbed that anyways. I was taking that book the wrong way. I feel silly. Because now I have to... Did the book go back? Oh, it teleported back. That's weird. Okay. Just because I don't want to see this on, see these have clashing. This must be connected to the basement. Ah, dang it! I forgot about that. Yep. Yep. Miss Gracie Green. Jeez. Gotta crack this open.
Is one of the friends in my room?
It's okay. You're okay. Go back to sleep. Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. Someone's been in here, Candy.
Someone who's going in the box!
Ooh. Lily, Billy, silly Tilly, every day dance a song playing in my head, and only I know the steps. Only I know the tune. I sing and I dance. I live like any good toy should. I want to share in it. I love like Miss Gracie says to love, and yet they all scream and cry like horrible, wretched little things when they look at me. They look at me like I'm the bad toy, but somehow I know you don't think that. You never think that. You get me every day since I found you in the pit, tossed down like so much garbage. I've brushed your pretty hair, I've dressed you in pretty things, and I've given you pretty flowers. You're more than just a friend to Silly Lily. The sound of your voice is what I was born from. The sound of your voice is what I was born from. The voice I still hear singing when I feel so alone. And that's special for both of us in your own little ways. I think you tell me that you agree. I'm very glad that you're here to share this dance with me. So I think she's kind of talking to herself or Miss Gracie here. That's... yeah. I don't think that one was... I'm glad I saw that one when I was... because it seems like that one... I almost missed that one myself. Okay, so there's no more until we get past this and go into the next space. It seems the same for the audio tapes and the VHS tapes. So we can proceed with this the rest of the way until just kind of playing through here.
Come out, wherever you are!
Okay.
Did you find a way to free us yet? Found anything?
Shoot. Okay.
Please, hurry.
Will you stop that? I'm doing my best here. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing now I didn't have to do that the whole time. Yep, see now I can just run on through.
Did you find a way to free us yet?
Yeah, if you would leave me alone for just a few seconds. Okay.
Who left this door open, Candy?
Hide!
Maybe it was Dolly Grub. What is all the fuss down here? I could have sworn I heard you chitter-chattering. I think they're plotting an escape. Oh, of course they aren't. They can't leave before the party.
I don't know what she's planning, but we need to find a way out of here. See what you can do.
Oh, I had the wrong hand. Dang it.
did it. Let's get out of here before she comes back.
Free collectible, not passing that up.
What? What's going on? Taking, breaking. Nobody takes or breaks my pretty things. Are our dear guests bored? Bored of little Tilly Lily? Why don't we play a game? Upstairs, there's a sweet little nursery. When I sing a pretty song, you can walk there. But when I'm quiet, you have to stop. Follow the path to the prize. Remember, no cheating. Stop. I'm getting closer. Stop! I'm getting closer. Red light! You're doing great. Red light! This is so much fun, isn't it? Let's pick up the pace a bit, shall we? Keep it up, and you'll win the grand prize! Red light! Remember to follow the path! Red light! Remember, no cheating! We found a way out. Hurry! No, no, no! You can't leave! The party hasn't even started! And just where do you all think you're going? You wouldn't want to miss the tea party. No, no!
I think what I'm looking forward to the least is the final chasing with her, because I struggled a lot
Our
with the
special
kind
guest
of
is
going,
going to be thrilled.
Oh,
He's going to kill them all. No,
the hardest
Candy,
part of
not
the
Poppy.
Lily Love Graves
She's always been his
chasing
favorite.
was
I
the moment
think she's
where
a little
you're
asking
trying to
Annie.
leave through that attic area
She
to then
is a little asking
climb the
Annie.
clouds.
Oh, please take me out of my case. Oh, please rescue the orphans. Oh, please blow up the whole factory and burn everyone alive. Oh. Our special guest is here.
You can see the arms he's taken from Kissy, Huggy, and Mommy.
What did you do with them? Where are the orphans? Uh-oh, she doesn't know.
I did.
When I had to.
Very.
In a better place now.
No, you're
I built us a home and kept us safe.
Don't think.
And you repaid me by bringing in an outsider. Plotting to
Destroy
the only heaven you or I
will ever get. I had hoped your time in the case would help you see.
reason. I see now. This was my fault. You act
Like a child, because
a child is what they made you.
You're hurting me!
Don't be
Some
afraid.
people
can
think
fix
that
you.
when he was doing this,
I
Can make better.
see, some people think he did that on purpose, but if you notice, he jerked a little whenever he did that. Like, he realized what he
the
did.
outsider,
Butcher,
they call you. Shall we see what you look like?
wrong side out.
Don't touch her.
Now, we'll chase him. So they stop you there.
This is all your fault! You're going in the bad toy box. 5, 4. It's the bad toy box for you!
Yeah, I remember that took me forever.
A bad
figure out.
toy! You're a bad toy!
Ugh.
5, 4, 3, 2. You're going into the bad toy box! If I can't go to a better place, you can't either! It's the bad toy box for you! This is all your fault! I let you into my house! I let you come to my tea party! And this is how you repay me!
So interesting thing, if you pay attention, her own thing, yeah, her hair there was what snapped that last wire on the side. So she pretty much died at her own hand. Or really her hair. Okay, so now this is the point where I need to start paying attention again for more little pieces of lore. Yeah, I think I already went over once about how that's not true. What really happens, your skin shrinks and thus it gives the appearance of it still grows. Okay. Alright, and then this. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Death to cameras.
Look, I told you I'm not a hero. Is she okay?
How
You're... You're gonna be okay, Poppy. We'll find a way.
Giblet? Is that you? What did he do to you?
Don't worry about me. The things they did to us, that doesn't have to be who we are. Look, the plan's still the plan, right? We need to find that secret backup. Next stop is the tram here, in reanimation.
Okay, so after this, there's supposed to be... I'm not sure if it's in this room or not, so I'm gonna take a quick second. No, okay, it's after we gotta head through the vents. Oh, I know exactly where that one's gonna be. This one, however... Okay, so then we gotta go through here. Okay, we gotta go through the vent. Aha!
Did you say something? Oliver?
This is Elliot Ludwig. This is the original.
I'm here. I don't pretend to know how you're feeling, but this was always about her. What do you mean? No, Ollie. It was never about me. Never about my better place. It was for her. She's all you talk about. Oh, my boy. You don't get to call me that. Ollie's gone, and I'm a test run. The prototype.
Oh my gosh. Holy... I don't know what to say about this. To learn that the prototype was, in fact, originally a little boy named Ollie. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, it's very surprising, very shocking. I mean, because, I mean, okay, so the whole time she knew she's always been talking to a boy named Ollie, never once realizing it was actually just the prototype. And it was like, okay, I just thought Ollie was the name of a little boy she actually knew, and that prototype just kind of pretended to be him. No. Prototype has always been Ollie. That's who he was originally. Like, hot damn. This is crazy.
You care about it, you'll pick up a hammer just like him. Just like...
Nothing can make things go back to how they used to be, but we could be a family. If you want. And for what it's worth, I think you and her would get along really well. And that's your name. Well, I can call you whatever you like.
That's crazy to me. To learn that he'd always been Ollie, and that's who he was originally. I I'm like baffled. Oh my gosh. I also kind of question, okay, what the story. I know Elliot Ludwig was the original person. He was the original founder of Playtime Co. He also made the prototype and Poppy. And to my understanding, Poppy was like his favorite. Or I guess from this, they might not have been, they both might have been his favorite. But I also just, so the original story for Elliot Ludwig was his family died. And so I was under the impression he wanted to do the Bigger Body Initiative to as a way of conquering death, because death took away his wife and his daughter. So to see him try and make the prototype and Poppy his new family totally makes sense, and I understand it. I'm just like, I don't know how I just. Oh boy, this is like crazy. Okay, so I don't think. Poppy gel instructions. Conductive. I'm really curious as to what's there. It is overnovas? I don't think I ever completed this. This is gonna be. So now it's basically going through a maze to find all the ones. Okay, what's this way? Another one? Oh, this takes us back out to here. Okay. Should be all of those. Let's find out what's on the other side of this. I'm interested to find out. Oh, another collectible. Is that it? Okay. I know I wasn't really collecting these, but I thought there'd be something else. Okay. this is the one where the prototype was getting her to tell him where Gentle John, I think was his name.
Remember, the cost for a lie is
Okay, I think that might have been the last audio. I might be wrong in that. Let's check. Yeah, we got all of them. 10 out of 10. And then we have 3 notes left, and then the last one of these, I'm pretty sure it said, they were gonna be later. Here's Dr. Arkins. This should be number 33. We only need 2 left. Okay, no more audio files. Yep, we have 2 more notes left to gather. Okay, and the next VHS tape seems to be next to the Grand Stitchery. Alright, so for this we need to open up all of these. Excuse me. Oh, there's 34. Experiment notes, growth medium. These were their first couple of experiments. Maybe? It's not. They say experiment like 38, blah blah blah, but it's also like, you know, it's not really guaranteed that was really experiment number experiment 15 or whatever. Wasn't like their first guaranteed set of. Anyways, so 9, 6. Can't believe they actually made a statue for Lyman. Oh, that's where the last one was. 8. So I think it's 16, 8, 9. Oh, 4. 4, 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, 9. Okay, let's see. Where is the last note and the last? Oh, this is gonna be at the very end, like after even the prototype fight. Okay. it seems that it is now time to end our stream here. So I'm gonna check and just make sure it's saved right where we are. That seems to be about correct. So honestly, I have to say I think the greatest piece of lore information was that talk between Elliot Ludwig and the prototype. And my gosh, that just felt like really shocking. It left me like sitting here in awe, just like, oh my gosh, that was like a huge piece of lore. Like, okay, the interrogation on like for Janelle John, okay, it makes sense because it connects the lore with the newspaper clipping we got from Giblet's house. But I don't think any of the lore from this was as big as that one audio tape. To hear Elliot Ludwig talking with Ollie, who is the prototype. I don't know when we're gonna get chapter 6, but I hope that the lore for this game continues to be as good as this. There are a lot of things I kind of would say it's like, you know, this could use some work. It's not. It could be better, but the lore is something I don't think we have to worry about that for. So thank you for tuning in to those who did show up and watch my video, my stream. And I guess we're gonna see each other next Wednesday. It's gonna be a while. Since, however, this is not gonna be, we're really close to the end here. I don't think it's gonna be 2 hours. Expect to also have a little bit of another game probably. Either that, or we're gonna kind of go more through the internet, digging into the lore, see if there's something from previous episodes that we might be missing and forgetting about. So until then, thank you for watching.